Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Let's begin with a simple question. Have you ever seen a man walk into a room, say absolutely nothing, and yet every woman notices him? They shift in their seats. Their eyes track him. Their body language subtly opens. And yet, he hasn't said a single word. Why? Because that man carries something rare, a masculine frame. Not just confidence, but presence. A still, controlled, emotionally grounded energy that silently commands attention. Women don't chase words, they chase energy. And in a world full of loud, needy men, the one who remains calm, decisive, and purpose-driven becomes magnetic. In this video, you'll discover the 10 Stoic, psychological traits that make women chase you, without games, without begging, and without ever losing your power. Part 1. Emotional center. Be unshakable. Women are emotional creatures, and they instinctively test your emotional control, not because they want to manipulate you, but because they want to feel safe around your energy. If your emotions change based on her tone, her silence, or her mood swings, you fail the test. Imagine this. She ignores your text. You panic. You double text. You start overthinking. She doesn't feel closer. She feels less attracted. Now imagine the opposite. She pulls away. You stay still. She becomes cold. You remain calm. You don't chase, beg, or react. This is the emotional center. It's the grounded masculinity that says, I do not lose myself to gain you. And that kind of stillness creates a gravitational pull. She leans in because your stillness becomes the rock her emotions crash against. Part 2. Speak less, hold more presence. The weak man tries to prove his value. The powerful man simply embodies it. You can feel this difference in how a man speaks. One talks endlessly, trying to fill silence with words. The other lets silence do the talking. When you walk into a room and say little, but your body posture, your eye contact, and your calm presence radiate confidence, people feel it. And women chase it. The Stoics believed in the power of restraint. Let silence be your goal, wrote Epictetus. Why? Because silence reveals strength. It shows you're not desperate to be seen. You are already enough. The more she has to guess what you're thinking, the more interested she becomes. Part 3. Control your reactions, master yourself. A man who reacts is easy to control. A man who responds from a place of discipline is unbreakable. Imagine she posts something on Instagram. It's revealing, flirty, maybe even a little disrespectful. The weak man starts arguing, gets emotional, shows jealousy. The powerful man, he observes. He doesn't emotionally reward attention-seeking behavior. Why? Because his peace matters more than reacting to nonsense. Stoicism teaches us this truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. She may try to provoke you. Test your calm. Push buttons. The question is, do you flinch? Because if you do, she'll see you as reactive. But if you don't, she'll see you as powerful. And in the long run, that's what women crave. Not control over you, but comfort in your stability. Part 4. Non-neediness. Be the prize, not the pursuer. Neediness is invisible until she feels it. You think you're being caring, attentive, available. But in her eyes, it's not affection, it's desperation. You text first every time. You always ask if she's okay. You rearrange your life to be at her service. But here's the brutal truth. If she feels you need her more than she needs you, attraction dies. Stoicism teaches the idea of inner completeness. He who is not content with what he has will not be content with what he wants. A truly masculine man is already fulfilled. A woman doesn't complete him, she adds to his life. So stop acting like she's the prize. You are, because when you make her earn your time, respect your boundaries, and work for your energy, she sees value. And what a woman values, she chases. Part 5. Hold boundaries without guilt. If you don't set boundaries, you'll be disrespected. If you set them with fear, you'll be tested. But if you set them with calm confidence, you'll be respected and desired. Most men avoid conflict to keep the peace, but what they're really doing is trading their power for temporary comfort. She's late. She flirts with other guys. She talks down to you in public, and you smile, laugh, shrug it off. Big mistake. A masculine man doesn't yell, doesn't argue. He sets his boundary once and lets his actions enforce it. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. But more importantly, let your standards show who you are. If you don't hold your line, she will lose respect. And once respect is gone, desire quickly follows. Boundaries are not barriers. They are invitations for her to step into your world with respect. Part 6. Purpose over pleasure. Here's one of the most misunderstood truths about masculinity. The man who chases pleasure loses women. The man who chases purpose attracts them. Why? Because when your mission is your highest priority, you become emotionally self-sufficient. You're not always available. You don't reply instantly. You don't drop everything for her. And that scarcity builds mystery. She starts wondering, where is he? Why isn't he texting back? Who else is he focused on? The answer, your goals, your discipline, your vision. Waste no time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The deeper you dive into your path, the more magnetic your energy becomes. Because in a world of men chasing women, the man chasing his legacy becomes irresistible. Part 7. Subtle dominance. Lead without force. Leadership isn't barking orders. It's guiding energy. Women don't want a tyrant. They want a man who knows where he's going and gently invites her along for the ride. Subtle dominance is about taking initiative, making decisions, leading conversations, planning the date, picking the restaurant, but always with grace. It's not "you're doing this because I said so." It's "this is what I've planned. I think you'll enjoy it." That quiet certainty makes her feel feminine. And when she feels feminine around you, she naturally becomes more open, more affectionate, more attracted. A lion doesn't need to roar to be respected. Your calm confidence, assertiveness, and emotional clarity are what make you the leader she willingly follows. Part 8. Sexual energy. Own it without shame. Here's a brutal truth. Most men either hide their sexual desire or they flaunt it too aggressively. Both are weak. The first reeks of fear. The second reeks of insecurity. But the man who owns his sexual energy calmly, confidently, without apology, is dangerously attractive. He doesn't beg for sex. He doesn't fear rejection. He knows what he wants, but he doesn't need to prove it. He holds eye contact longer. His voice slows down. His body language is relaxed, grounded, masculine, and in those subtle signals, a woman feels his power. The body is the soul's temple. Own your temple. Own your desires. When your energy is unashamed and intentional, she doesn't just notice you, she craves you. Part 9. Emotional control. Be her safe place, not her emotional twin. Here's a harsh truth most men don't realize. If you get emotionally reactive when she tests you, if you argue, sulk, complain, you've just lost the masculine frame. Women don't want a man who matches their chaos. They want a man who calms it. When she throws drama your way, don't escalate. Don't beg, don't explain, don't justify, just breathe. Pause. Stay composed. That emotional steadiness is rare. And what is rare becomes irresistible. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Your emotional discipline makes her feel secure. And a woman who feels emotionally safe opens up physically, mentally, and spiritually. Part 10. Mystery. Leave space for her curiosity. Want to drive a woman wild? Don't tell her everything. Don't be overly available. Don't show all your cards. Let her wonder. Let her sit in silence, refreshing her phone, wondering why you haven't replied yet. Let her question what you're thinking. Let her feel the absence of your attention now and then, because that space is where desire grows. Mystery isn't about manipulation. It's about maintaining depth. You're not a book she finishes in one night. You're a novel with hidden chapters, layers, depth. The less you reveal, the more people can't stop thinking about you. Don't let her figure you out in a day. Let her earn the right to understand you. The more you withhold your full story, the more she craves the next page. Final word, become the storm she can't escape. Most men try to win a woman by giving more time, more attention, more validation. But the truth is, you win a woman by being so complete, so grounded, so utterly in your purpose, that she chooses you over every other man. Because she feels something around you she can't explain. That's the power of the masculine frame. You don't chase her. You draw her in. You don't convince her. You inspire her. You don't follow her. You lead her. Be the storm. Silent, unshakable, and so powerful. She can't walk away, even if she wanted to.